Okay, finally. Hey, good morning, good morning. We are live. Good morning, fellas. We're here. We are here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Let's get it. Let's get it. We are ready to roll. Having some issues with my lights this morning. Hang on. Let me make sure. What is my funded future? What in the world? Good morning, Timbo, Fred Yeager, Nathan Ramirez, good morning. Black Coffee Trader in the house, good morning, good to see you. Almighty, Best Guest Trading, Jack Wiley, Lawrence Harris, Sam Owen, Tanush, good to see you, Tanush. Vincent and Ella, Jim O, RXHX, Jake Dell, Sean O, Dan Taloy, Dan, Dabda, Sorrel, good morning. Tom Bray, good morning. Darren Koss, Clyde, good morning. Good morning, guys. Ralph, good morning. Niles, good morning. All right, we are going lower the way it looks here right at the open. That 500 level has been resistance all morning long. Cannot seem to get above the 500s. All right, we are, make sure I'm on the right accounts here. All right, I think we're ready to roll. I think we're ready to go. What is, I'm trying to figure out, what is my funded futures doing? A $1 billion giveaway? Oh, jeez. Hey, let's go, Matty Matt. Take profit trader. Let's not count our chicks before they hatch. We still have, we need to get a little bit more profit, but overall, the hard work has done. The hard work for Take Profit Trader is done. As far as it comes to passing the accounts, I gotta say, I've been actually, it's been going really well trying to pass the accounts. All right. Hey, good morning, Rosie Rose, Daniel Rosenstein. First day in a while, I got a win on my first trade and only took 1 micro. Of course. It's a great way to guarantee a first win is to just trade 1 micro. All right, we are getting some support off the 450s here. I don't know what to think today. I don't know what to think. If you look at the 1 hour chart, I mean, we had this massive move up on Friday. And now we've just kind of slowly bleeding lower, but we are kind of on, we're on this a little bit of the 21 EMAs funding. I don't know. Feel like we could bounce here and go right back up through the 600s, but at the same time, we could just keep fading this lower. We do have support here at the 450s, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna. I don't have any plans unless maybe we retest the 450s. I'll take a shot, but for now, I'm just chilling. Fred Yeager. I'm actually excited for. I mean, I don't even know why I keep saying this, but Take Profit Trader. This is the round, guys. I promise. This will be different. This time it'll be different. This one, Take Profit Trader, this time it'll be different. Raise your hand if you've heard that before from me. But I promise, this time it'll be different. All right, we're trying to get back above that 500 right now. We're trying to get back above the 500. Oh, the clock. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, let's go, RX. Mr. Fleetwood. Let's go. I was so happy to see Fleetwood win. I was so happy to see Fleetwood win. That was awesome. That was good to see. So, okay, now I gotta check something. So I can so my fund of futures, I'm a little confused on what's happening with my fund of futures. So just bear with me here, but it looks like my fund of futures is doing a 33% sale, but only on the 100K and 150K accounts. I'm going to test some things. I want to test it. Okay, we've made it through the 500s. We have made it through the 500s. Okay, yeah, so 33% off. Man, I gotta say, that's just borderline expensive still. Oh, see, I kind of want the accounts that I actually want to get. Man, I don't know what I should do. It's just, ugh. Oh, what's wrong with my webcam? What is going on? Hang on. All right, now we're back. Are we back? Okay, I do want to know about the delay. Is the delay still pretty bad? I changed some settings this morning. I thought the delay would be better. Excuse me. Good morning, Design Knob. Dan Taloy, Dan. Eddie, good morning. What motivated you to get back on Take Profit Trader? Eddie. Insanity. That's what. Oh, man, I got the sneezers. His wife is 23 years older than him. I did not know that. Hey RX, you have 2 TPTs. Let's go. Man, I'm not sure what's coming over me, but I got the sneeze fest here. All right, we need to make some decisions here on my funded futures. So the difference between the scale plan and the pro plan, it's literally $100 more. Man. I can't make up my mind. I cannot make up my mind. Do I want to jump? This could be a place to jump in right here, but are we going to keep going lower? Right here at the 480s, kind of a... Nope, we're dipping. We dipping. The 5-minute chart, good morning. Will Grimmer, good morning. Man, I don't know why I've got the sneezes going on this morning. Okay, so it's 21-second delay. That delay is, I would prefer the delay be around 10 seconds. Very funny, Matty Matt. Yeah, this might just be a stop run here down through the 470s. We do have some support here. Nope. Maybe we just keep going. Oh, right here he's tempting to try a long. It's a little worrisome that we cannot get above that 500, though. That's a little concerning. Oh, the goldenrod, yeah. All the way back down. Here we are at the 450s. Do we take a stab here? I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a stab here at this double. Where's my... I'm just going to... If we start to lose the 440s, I'll get out. All right, we're going to take that little scalp. Not looking for anything too crazy. All right back up into the 470s. I've been debating if I want to take my... See how these... I think I might. These 5 accounts and these 6 accounts have almost the same balance. But do I want to start trading those together? DCAing worked. Let's go. Okay. I need to make up my mind on if I want to invest more money. Gosh. I'm not joking, guys. I need to stop. I need to cut down on my expenses are getting a little bit out of hand. Also, guys, I got to show you guys what I did over the weekend. I got to show you something. I got to show you something. Look at what I did, guys. I did a thing. I did a thing. I did a thing. I pulled the trigger. I did it. We got the new driver. We're switching to the TaylorMade QI35. It's gonna fix all my issues, all my driving the driving yips. That's the only way I could fix them, I think. Remains to be fully seen, but according to some very smart people, the way to do it is to buy a new driver. So here we are. Also, I'm still waiting on oh wait, funding ticks. Hey, I think my accounts are finally ready to go. Hang on, let me look. I should have my funding ticks accounts. Let's see. Hey, there they are. Brand spanking new, folks. Funding ticks, master accounts, funded accounts on funding ticks. We are ready to roll, boys. We are ready to rumble. Driver resets will cost you big time. Yeah, the LS is the way to go. I agree. Where is this Tradeify live account? CP Trader. Good question. It's a valid question. I still have my Tradeify live account, well, first of all, but I'm going to take that account offline for now. And I got some issues. I got some issues with it that I want to. I got some things I'm going to try. I'm going to try some things. I'm going to try some things, and I'm tracking it. I will keep everyone up to date on how it goes. I'm also, how would I say? A little bit of a, I'm not in a fight. I'm in a little bit of a disagreement on some things that, you know what I don't understand? How is it? Why is it? If we get moved to a live account, how come we can't maintain the same parameters? Why can't we have the same parameters we had when we achieved our payouts in the sim funded environment? Why can't we have the same parameters that we had when we made the money? Invest, like, why? Anyway, that's all I'll say about it. Invest in a swing coach, Matthew Van Zandt. I'm actually going to do that. I am going to do that. If I'm going to call it a day, no, we're not done yet. Oh, we're just getting started. I'm done on the Take Profit Trader accounts. This is just evals, so nothing too. We don't need to get too excited about these Take Profit Trader. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that the Take Profit Trader looks like we're gonna have more fun. 5 more funded accounts. Here's what I'm excited about. QuantGuard. We are literally a couple days away from QuantGuard rolling out, being able to roll out their new edition. QuantGuard's got I had a call with QuantGuard last night, and they got some pretty sweet stuff on the horizon that I'm pretty excited about. and I can't wait. Trade is coming, and there's other things coming on QuantGuard as well. So once that starts, that's kind of why I'm excited about this take profit trader and the funding ticks accounts. Right now, as of right now, I am going to just copy trade all of my accounts. I'm going to copy trade all accounts at the same time and keep my risk parameters the way I have it. Basically, my risk parameters, I'm not going to make them too tight. They're going to be to where I just want to prevent me from blowing up, like from going on tilt and doing something stupid. Hey, good morning, John. Good morning, John. How's it going? Life is all a bunch of numbers. I heard PW gives good swing lessons. Don't get doomed. Okay, hang on. Okay, do I have everything on here? Yeah, Fred Yeager. The main reason I want to trade all the accounts at the same time is just to prevent over trading. Prevent over trading and just to, I don't know. Right now I'm forcing to try to find trades. It's hard to do when you're trading that many accounts in those like that many different groups. And we're going to start out slow. I'm going to start out pretty slow, I'm going to start out really slow just to test out the trade copier, make sure we don't have any issues with that. I wish I could. The only thing now that I really wish is lucid trading. I really like lucid trading, and I wish they had trade of 8. I wish they had trade of 8. I might. They did. Lucid Trading did say that they will allow you to switch platforms one time only. So I might load up on Lucid and take it kind of slow, and then once Trade of 8 comes an option. Right now they said Trade of 8 for Lucid Trading is coming in October, which is 6 weeks from now. So maybe I just trying to debate if I want to just wait. Like maybe I just wait until we get there and then start using Trade Syncer for the copier Vector 222. No, nuh-uh. I mean I don't want to say that Trade Syncer is bad, but I've just seen too many issues, and right now I only trust Replicanto. Like I only trust Replicanto because that's the only thing I've used, and I just don't. The trade copier is probably, if you're trading a bunch of accounts, the trade copier is one of the most important things decisions you will make on your trading. Is if you don't have a good trade copier, it can really mess you up. All right, we're trying to get through the 500s. We are trying to get through that 500 level. It's doing it slowly. Okay, Fred, yeah, your Trade Syncer has worked okay for you. I mean, the other thing, like QuantGuard is coming. QuantGuard also has that same feature available. where you can copy trade. I don't think they have it right now, but they will have it where QuantGuard, you'll be able to copy trade between, you know, they have a copy trader feature as well. But like I said, it's going to take me a long time to trust other trade copiers. I mean, I think it's probably good, but you almost need to do like a 20 evals and copy trade that for a couple of days or a week and test it that way. What's wrong with Trade Syncer? I don't think there's anything like wrong with it, but I've seen a couple issues. People have had issues with it. Now, I don't know enough about it. It's not that I think Trade Syncer is anything wrong that I know, but right now I trust Replicanto and that's what I'm going to use. It's just not worth switching up. It's kind of one of those sayings where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm was preoccupied. QuantGuard have something listing the changes coming. So, I mean, I can share a little bit, but they will, I think it'll be this week. They're going to be rolling out the Tradeovate feature. So you can have risk management for Tradeovate. And they're also going to have a trading journal. And they also have, I mean, they already have the trade copier as well. So you're going to have basically an all-in-one feature of risk management, trade journal, trade copier. I mean, basically everything in one is basically what it's going to entail. All right, we are trying to now get it back up, make new highs on the day. We got the 520s up there. I have trade copy PTSD from the day. Yeah, exactly, John. See, I've had that happen one or two times where I've had issues with a trade copier, and I will say, man, I tell you what, once you have issues with a trade copier, that is not a good time. That is not a good time. And here's the thing also, just a kind of public service announcement, but Apex currently is pretty stingy on, like, I know they have a little bit of lee room on if you start going long and short. Whoa, look at that. Breaking through the 520s. All right, maybe I don't know, 600s question mark. I mean, if we come back down and test like the 510, 515s here, I might take another stab at this. Okay, I got to pay attention here. Right here's where I wanted it to be. Come on, Margate. Want to see this just rip straight back up here. If we don't, I'm going to get out. Trying to play this 15-minute break. See if it holds. I might add here the 500s, but it's kind of risky. Little bit risky. All right, just straight back up. Come on. Might go sideways here. This is starting to, we're battling it out here at the 520s. See if the Bulls can win. Come on, pump it. Rib it. Rib it. Go. Keep going. I'm going to take one off. It's being very iffy. Get through the 535s. I'm going to try to hold for the 600s. Give me new highs. Give me new highs. Go. We do have resistance right here, the 540s, a little bit right here, but this is the overnight highs. Just keep going, buddy. Keep going, my friend. We're going to hold. No, Matty Matt. Oh, your need. Oh, man. My OCD has cost me on that, too. Tradeify. Hey, Tradeify in the building. Hey, thank you. Sorry, I just now saw it. Thank you, Tradeify. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Special prayer for my live account. We need to get that thing back on track. We are in dire need. I just, for some reason, it's weird. I think as long as we hold now above this 520 level, I should probably put in a stop, I guess. Let me put in a stop. Let's be responsible adults. All right, we're going to have it stop right there. It will triple by end of week. Let's hope. Let's hope. I would love that. Honestly, I'm okay with end of this week. We just get back to break even. That's all that's my goal. That is my goal. Oh, okay, Matty Matt. 18 others are still good. 5 at payout, 13 at the brink of victory. Let's go, Matty Matt. That's awesome. Yeah, let's go, trade. I appreciate that. Just keep going higher, market. I'm just going to hold this. I am just going to hold it. We are going to hold. I need to check something. Man, I still haven't decided what I want to do with my funded futures. There we go. Go, baby. Up through the 550s. I need to. When I'm going to trade everything at once? Once QuantGuard has Tradeify or Trade of 8. Once they officially have Trade of 8. Yes. Just keep going, market. Just keep going. Let's go get that 600. When am I going to? Yeah, as soon as I have the. Sorry, I already answered that. I don't have OCD, but it feels like it sometimes. The accounts have to be with $100. Oh, it's so true. Like right now, these accounts and these accounts are a similar balance, and I kind of want to trade them together now. Or I just want to get this balance to the same balance as this balance. All right, 550s. We ripping, baby. She ripping. Let's go. Keep going. We are going. I mean, you could take profit here at the 560s, hope for a pullback and another entry. Oh, all right, now getting a pullback. Man, this is also where if we pull back into like this 535 area, you could just add another one. I might do that. And we're just going to go right back up. Might not get a chance to add. Okay, hang on. It's a little risky here to add. Right now, NQ seems to be very strong, very bullish. See if it holds. What add-ons am I using? MOBA Band. This is the affordable indicator chart trader is what I'm using. I really like it. I do really like it. You can do the buy click, sell click, and everything. It's just easier. They have a lot of other features, but I also really like the fact that I can see exactly what my, like, I can switch the profit ticks and I can show, okay, my loss right here. If I take a loss here, this is a $38 loss. Like it shows exactly what the loss in dollar amount is going to be. That's one of the features that I I don't think that's available in your on the default NinjaTrader one. All right, let's see. It's definitely starting to struggle a little bit up here. Starting to struggle. You can get it. I think I have a link in the description down below, MobaBen, if you want to check and support the channel. I appreciate it. But if not, affordableindicators.com will also get you to the right place. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. So funding ticks, we have 6 accounts, 20 Apex, and then 5 take profit trader. Ooh, okay, I might add right here. All right, let's see new highs. Let's go. Rip it. Just rip, rip, rip. Let's go. Oh, oh, yes. We like that. All right, move my stop up here. Took one off at the double top. Now we wait. Can we break through? It's either going to break through or we're going to see a little bigger pullback here. Very interested to see how this candle closes. Yeah, the 5-minute chart. I mean, I mean, if you've had really good success with our trade copier, then use it. For me personally, I would. I've seen some issues. It's just you got to be so careful. They have a lot of different features on it, but I was actually talking to QuantGuard last night extensively about the trade copying issues and just how, and he was sharing, I mean, obviously QuantGuard, you know, they're gonna want to, they like their own trade copier, obviously, but and he was explaining to me how the different routing, like routing the orders from one prop firm to the next prop firm to the next prop firm, and how QuantGuard is doing it a little bit different than other trade copiers, and supposedly it helps with the lag. So at some point, I do want to try the trade copier on QuantGuard, but I don't want to try it with 30 accounts copy traded. Hey, QuantGuard is in the house. How we doing, man? I'm too scared. I'm too scared for that. But I should just, it's, the thing is you almost have to test it, like from one prop firm to the next prop firm to the next, and how all that works. Uh-oh. Okay, now as long as we hold above this 530, 540 area, then I'm good. And we might add another one. We might add another. I'm actually going to move my stop to the 525s. The best option will always be a local running copier, just to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's obviously the challenge. The challenge is just you have to, like, you've got some millisecond delays. That's the problem. Even if it's just difficult. I was in last place basically all day yesterday. I couldn't hit a fairway if my life depended on it. Hey, welcome to my world, Matty Matt. Man, I went golfing on Saturday. Went golfing Saturday with some friends, and that's just to kind of explain to you guys how my round went. This should explain it and summarize it pretty well. That is when I bought my new driver. Ask me how it went. That's how it went. I officially bought the new driver, and I said, you know what? I don't care. We're trying something different. But my golf game is right now. My golf game is a combination of bad golf with the combination of just some terrible luck. All right, I might take one stab here. Mm, did not add one. I didn't get one added. We might have missed out. Oh well. Oh well. We'll let it go. Um, but yeah, it's oh. All right, now we wait. This is starting to look dangerous. We could not get above that 560. Now we wait. Couldn't get anything going. I think I need to get rid of my hybrid. He was Kevin was trying to negotiate. Now that school has started, he doesn't get any technology. He doesn't get any technology or anything until a certain point of day. He has to do his schoolwork, get a certain grade, like keep his grades above a certain level, and then he has, before he can get screen time or play video games. Oh man, the guy's he's gonna be a master negotiator if nothing else. Every day he's trying to negotiate every day. Oh, really, Darren Cost? Yeah, I'm not ready for tight courses, but oh wow, look at is this gonna just was this a stop hunt? Just to sweep down through the five? Man. All right, I'm gonna take a stab at this. I'm gonna take a stab at this. Be careful though. Gotta be careful. This thing could start to roll over. Don't want to be a part of it if it does. What time of day is it? It's only 10:20, so it's only 10:20. If this is 11, one thing I'm going to stop doing is around 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock, I need to really watch where taking continuation trades around 11 o'clock is not a good idea. John, but Dad, you change the rules on your eval budget all the time. Shh, 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 shh. Let's be careful how loud we say that. Come on. Love to see new highs here. We might not get it though. I might just kill it. I'm not really in the mood to go through back and forth. I'm just going to take my profit there. This thing is starting to look like we might either chop, go sideways, or we could roll over. I don't know. I'm not going to get too aggressive. All right. I still haven't decided, guys. I need your help. Do we get the My Fund of Futures? If we do we have a daily loss limit on these accounts? No, do we have it on this one? No daily loss, so we could go. All right, let me look. Let me think. Let me think. Here's what I'm contemplating. This is what I can't decide. Do we go with a scale plan? The scale plan for 100K is this plus 33% off. We have a 3K profit targets or a 6K profit target, 3K drawdown. So really, it's no difference in ratio when it comes to the 150K. They do have the scaling plan. So basically, the only difference, I'm just trying to think this through. So the only difference between the scale plan and the pro plan, you can trade more contracts and there's no scaling plan. Is that the only difference? Because the profit target drawdown is the same. You still have a 50% consistency rule on the eval stage, no consistency rule on the funded stage. Okay, here you would need 14 days between payout. This one you only need 5. Oh. I'm starting to lean toward this one. Oh boy. Oh dear. I've been waiting for a My Fun at Futures special, so oh, so much for my no more spending money on evals until the month of September. So much for that one. 100K payout max on pros. Yes, that's the only positive. You can take... No, there is no cap on the pro account, right? Reach up to 100K in payout. No, yeah, you're right. Up to 100K in payouts. What do you use to see all your accounts? The Torah, yeah, Affordable Indicators account dashboard. Funding ticks let you pass the same day. My test account is under review. It depends on if you get the zero accounts. Yes, Euro trades, the zero accounts, they have 1 day to pass. 100K payout max, yeah. No, Tanush, they do not have a straight to funded option. They don't. Shoot. Okay. Man, we are still, I mean, anytime that we hold, I feel like this is bullish. I think we break out. I think we keep going higher. Can we get maybe a retest of the 520s? Okay, I might. All right, we're taking it. We're taking it. Come on, we need this thing to rip to new highs now. Go. Keep going. Go. The smart play would probably be to just take my profit right here at this 550 where we can't seem to get through, but I'm going to see if we can't bust through this. Go. Keep going, buddy. You can do it. Come on, push. Rip it. Rip it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to be patient here. Come on, do it. Right here. What is the scaling rule, Niles? It just means that you don't start out with the full contract when you first get the account. The max position size might be only 2 minis and maybe 10 micros. So then you just can't trade full contract size in the early stages of your account. Come on, go. All right, I'm going to take profit. Now it's going to rip to new highs, but I gave it enough time. Is it going to do it now? Of course it is. Of course it will go higher now. Long with no stop. Honestly, I've been trading way more with mental stops than I have been in the past. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Google nearing all-time highs. Interesting. Then I have to try to pass these, but man. Oh, I'm still in OPE. No, hang on. Sorry, Mike Watkins. It's a ghost order with Ninja. It's an issue with Ninja Trader. It's just a ghost order. But thanks for reminding me. All right, is this gonna pop? Here we go. Is this gonna do it? Yep. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Up through 560s. Here we go. There she goes. New highs. Ugh, should have held. Hey, how we doing, Orlando? Hey, nice. Let's go. Got out. If the S&P mean reverted on the daily during the long, it would go down 4%. Yeah, that sounds about right, Niles. Market only goes higher, though. We got to remember. Okay, we have definitely some resistance here, the 565, 570s. Let's see how we react here, but right now, it's no reason to get short for me. Don't mind me, I'm just buying some of my funded future accounts. I guess we're only going to get 3 of them because coupon code only works for 3. Hey, Orlando, we're doing great. I think it does show that he is still. Oh, yes, Will Grimmer. I got it. All right, pulling back again. Whoops, I was muted. Sorry about that. Do I try to jump in again? I'm just not going to do it here. I'd love to get a little more of a pullback, maybe to the 520s. Retest this 15-minute opening range high. Can we get a bigger pullback? Okay, getting a bigger pullback here. 530s now. As long as we hold above the as long as we hold above the VWAP here. Why is my VWAP? My VWAP line is not right. All right, there we go. We are actually okay, so it's 10:45. You know what? I'm just going to wait. It's always around this time, 10:45 to 11:15. Somewhere in that area. That's always where I get myself in trouble. We start to just kind of roll over. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait. Honestly, a short here would be very tempting. If I was a little bit more bold, I might consider taking a short here. Can we get a man? Man, this would be a good long setup, and I'm not taking it. I might regret it though. I don't know. I said I'm not going to take it, so I'm not going to take it, but man, have you had a stop loss fill even if the price is away by 2 ticks? I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, Frank Martin. I'm kind of hoping we retest the 520s, but right now this 535, 530 area is holding very well. And back up we go. Man, what is the deal? By the way, guys, what's the deal with Tory Trades? Man, I've seen Tory Trades has been littered over my Twitter timeline like crazy. Like, what? I'm confused. Like, I'm genuinely not sure what to think. She's pushing her new course. I see. Tori has drinking problems. But it like I mean she kind of seemed like she was crashing out, and then I saw people calling her out for being fake. And I'm genuinely not sure, like I keep looking for actual evidence because she was sharing her broker statements. Um I couldn't find anything that was off. So I don't know. It seems weird. It seems weird. Mr. Wall Street. Yeah, her sister, interesting. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That was another buying opportunity. I mean, I said I wasn't going to take it, so I'm not going to hindsight now. But, wow. She's a swing trader. Because then, now this morning I saw someone calling her out that the one trade she was holding, I guess she was like $250,000 in drawdown. Because she got called out, I guess, so she shared her entries and she shared her time in sales. So she shared her time in sales, so then someone just went back and put in the exact time in sales on a how we like going back in time, and she traded the same thing and she was down. I guess she held through 250,000 in drawdown, which I don't know that really, I mean, I'm like, that doesn't mean that it doesn't mean she didn't take the trades. It means she doesn't have any risk management, maybe, but I'm not sure that would mean that she's a fraud technically. So I don't know. Yeah, 250K in drawdown. Someone put in the exact trades that she took and let tested it, and she was 250,000 in drawdown. The trade came back and she ended up taking like I think it was, I'm not even sure what profit amount she ended up taking, but it's pretty crazy. That's wild, man. But oh, it's just insane. It intrigues me. It's like, I don't know. It intrigues me. Who cares? Says Matthew says, who cares? I mean, that's a great point. I don't know that I care. I don't know that I care really, but I care enough to just, I don't know, something to talk about. But it, because I keep seeing everyone, like, I keep seeing where people say she's fake, but I've yet to see evidence. I'm like, if you're going to call people fake and a fraud, and they're providing broker statements and everything, like, I mean, we got to be objective here, right? Like, you got to, if she's showing her actual trades, then I don't know. I mean, I was wanting to see actual proof, but I didn't really find it unless I missed something. But it's funny to me. It's just funny to me more than anything. Her and Dakota could make it beautiful. You know what? That they actually would make it pretty beautiful. They would make a beautiful couple. Dakota and Tori trades. I don't know. Is Dakota married? But yeah, that's what I mean, John. Like, she shared her broker statements. They weren't fake. I mean, that to me kind of, I don't know. She signed a $4 million deal with my fund at futures last Friday, like Patrick. Oh man, I tell you what, people are so gullible. People are so gullible on social media, it's insane. So gullible. It's crazy. Mr. Wall Street. Yeah. I saw Rob Hoffman lose 287,000 live on a stream about 10 years ago. He almost quit trading. He kept averaging down on a trade. Oof. Oh, okay, he is married. Okay, then I'll let him go. Who cares? Who is married? I was asking if Dakota was married. I didn't know. He's married. He's currently married to Michael Patah. Just kidding. By the way, did whatever happened with Top Step? Whatever happened with Top Step suing Patrick? What did that just disappeared or what happened? It was settled out of court, an NDA on both parties. Was it actually, Mr. Wall Street? Huh, that's interesting. So Patrick never even filed a counterclaim? Because usually at least you do a counterclaim, but I honestly don't know. I did not hear. And continuing to pull back into the 550s again. Wow, we are going very slowly. I don't know. This is kind of just slowly grinding higher. I'm going to ask someone about that knows about this. They had served him, but yeah, it's not. Patrick signed $12 million deal with my fund of futures. People are so gullible. If people think that he actually signed a $12 million deal, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Never happened. But hey. But you know, I just double check. I double checked, Miss Wallace. It's not been settled. Nope. It's definitely not been settled. And right back up higher. What? Wow. These little pullbacks back to the 21 EMA are proving to be a pretty good place to buy here. See if we make new highs. We just continue. Right now we're just continuing to go higher. 570s. I've signed a $6 million deal. Yes. I currently I signed a $10 million deal with Apex just this morning, guys. Yep. I mean, you just have to believe me, you know. Just kidding. You know how easy that was to just say that stuff? Pretty easy. Top Step is taking 10 days to pay now. Ugh. By the way, guys, sad state of affairs. You know how I had to I was trying out Top Step again? Yeah, I was $1,000 close to passing, and ended up blowing them. Ended up blowing the accounts. When was it? Friday evening. Feels bad. We tried. We might try again in 3 months. But I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it. But it is what it is. John. Uh-oh. Oh, this is okay. I'm watching. Okay, now I want to watch. What is this about? What is it? Hey, good morning, Camera Trades. Good to see you. Does he, John, does he actually share evidence of it, or is it just speculation? Because I mean, I'm kind of skimming through this video. I mean, here's my I try to maintain the same level of skepticism on both sides. Like if someone wants to call someone a fraud, then it should also be like they should also then need to prove they are a fraud, or at least have some kind of evidence to back it up. Like same with if someone claims to make X amount of money trading, if someone claims, "Hey, I make 500,000 trading last month," then they need to be able to show the proof. There should be skepticism on it. And if they show a broker statement and everything, and then later, someone wants to say that was a scam, like, okay, then prove it. Because I don't know, like that. I mean, maybe I'm trying to find actual proof. not just someone's opinion. That's right, Camber Trades. That's right. Just one scammer calling out at other scammers. It's a great time. 98% of this field is gross. I agree. That part I do think, but that's I think why we need to have skepticism on like. But I do feel like it has to be both ways because okay, like if someone is willing to share broker statements, if they're sharing broker statements that are audited, like that to me is verifying what they're saying. So now, if someone else comes along, some Joe Schmo comes along and starts calling them a scam, then my only answer is okay. I mean, that's an opinion, but show me the proof then. Just show me. Show me the proof. And then I can. That's all I ask for. It's not, I don't think that's too crazy. It's funny, John. That is funny. There are videos of her statements being fake. Okay, I was trying to find some. The fact she bans people when they need more evidence is enough for you. You can't fake a broker. Because the thing is with a broker statement, especially if you do it like with TradeStation or even if you do with AMP and TradeStation, like they actually take that very seriously. If someone fakes a broker statement or edits it, like that's technically like that's actually fraud and they will expose them. So I don't know. You would think that that would have happened by now, but who knows? I do not believe Tori is a scam. Her style is basic and has been her style forever. Selling a course for 5K, on the other hand, is a bit ridiculous. Exactly. And like, okay, maybe this is a hot take, but here's my take. Just because someone sells a course doesn't mean that they are a scam. Do I think they are taking advantage of people? Very likely, but you can't fix stupid people. Like there's going to be stupid people that are going to buy and spend $5,000 on a course that is literally the same information is out there for free. Like that's just how it is. Like you can't fix that. Like I mean, you can try, but people are going to do it, and it won't matter how much you say. But I mean, where I have an actual issue is when they are claiming to be profitable, and they're showboating their Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and they're making it seem like that's the proof for being profit. That is like they're somehow saying, "Hey, look, I have a Lamborghini. That means I'm profit. That means I'm a profitable trader, and now you should buy my course." And then if you ask them for proof of actual trading profits, then they get all offended and bent out of shape. That is a scam. Like they're actually not profitable. They're buying their Lambos with their course sales. That is a scam. That's a big difference. There's a big difference between that and someone that actually does make money trading. Do you agree with it or not? But they make money trading. They show the broker statements to prove it. And then off of that, they sell courses. Like, do I agree with it? No, I don't. But there's a big difference. There's a big difference between the two. How much golf could I do with 5K? Exactly. Or even, hey, I didn't say that, John. But yeah, someone uploaded a video showing how one of Tori's, yeah, exactly, camper trades. That's what we were talking about. That is what we were, that's why I started talking about it earlier. That, because I was looking for evidence. Like, I was looking for evidence that, okay, does someone have actual evidence that she's either A, faking her broker statements, or B, like just actually a fraud? Like, I'd love to see the actual evidence. And I mean, one of the evidence I did see was the person that showed how she was $250,000 in drawdown on one of her trades. Now, to me, that is definitely a red flag because I mean, it definitely, I would highly doubt that she teaches that in her course, and definitely not, not a viable way to trade probably, but whatever. The thing is just people, obviously what she's doing, the value of $5,000 is not even close. You can find the same exact thing for free. And that part I definitely agree, but I guess there's a difference. Then she's basically taking advantage of people that are not as smart. Yeah, Tanush. I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I think it goes both ways. Like, in this industry, there's so many people that are a fraud that, and it's true, there are a lot of people that are frauds and fake and everything in this industry, but that also doesn't, like, there are people that go around, and anybody that has basically anyone that makes money, they just immediately say they're a fraud or a scam without any evidence or without doing any kind of due diligence. And I think that kind of thing is just as toxic as people that are faking and the fake gurus. Like, neither one is good for the industry. Like, we should, I mean, let's just have some basic standards where, hey, if you can provide a broker statement of showing, hey, this is what I produced, then that should be, hey, that's good enough. Unless there's some evidence that it was manipulated or something, then we should be able to move on from that. Trend lines are free on TradingView. Exactly. Exactly. Was Bill Belichick a fraud since as a player he wasn't a GOAT? Yeah, TK, I don't feel like that has any relevance to it. Because, and I'll tell you why, in my humble opinion, but the problem is with the fake gurus is that they're not honest. If they would just be honest and tell you up front that, hey, I am not good at trading, but I'm a good teacher. I'm going to sell you this course. I'm not good at trading myself, but I'm a good teacher. And if they would be open and honest in that up front, okay. Like, then if people are still dumb enough to buy the course and want to do it, go with it, go for it. But no, that's not what they do. They present themselves as profitable traders and they say they're profitable, yet they're actually not. That's why it's a fraud. Not because maybe they couldn't teach someone, but because of how they present it, that makes them a fraud because that is what they are. They're literally trying to be something they're not. And that is a fraud. I don't care how you cut it. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Walsh. I agree. Design. The evidence is 99% of these gurus selling courses can't trade. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but there are people that can trade and know how to trade, and now they're selling a course and they're capitalizing on their knowledge. Again, if you make money trading and you can prove it and you have the track record to prove you're profitable, and now you want to sell a service of teaching other people, like, to me, I don't have any issues with that at all. Would I do it myself? No, I wouldn't. But that's where I'm like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But just because I wouldn't do it, that doesn't mean that it all, just becomes a scam. But people that are claiming to be profitable and actually are not, and then they're trying to sell you a service under the false assumption and false, just they present it like they're making all this money trading, when in reality they're making their money on course sales. That ain't cool. We can't have that. We cannot have that. Anyway, market continues crawling higher. What a slow crawl higher we've had. It is now 11:15. We've not experienced any kind of reversal today, so I don't know. I see what you're saying. So what about the guys who post their withdrawals but don't say anything about expenses, which is pretty much anyone but yourself, Alpine, TBM? Are they? Well, but they're not selling. Are they selling something? I mean, if they're not selling anything, then it's more like, okay, if someone isn't selling anything, then why do we care? Like, it's, I guess, I don't know. Or if they're not selling anything, or if they're not making any claims, then it's like, it's just personal preference. Because, like, okay, this is just my own personal take. Oh, you're saying, but because the affiliates? I mean, I guess use your own discretion. I mean, I don't think that is the same thing. But if you feel it is, then yeah, then don't support that. That's all I could say. But I don't look at that as like the same as someone making all these claims they're profitable and buying Lamborghinis and then selling course sales. Like, I don't look at that as the same, because number one, it actually doesn't cost the user any of their own money. It's a false way to attract viewers. I guess, maybe. I guess you could say that. John Q. Man, don't blaspheme. Blasphemous. Ben and Rose never upload their mistakes. That's why I don't buy their albums. You're crazy. You are something else. YouTube streamers are marketing reps, nothing more, nothing less. I mean, that's fair. I mean, the thing is, like, I've always said from the very beginning, like, that's why I always found it very funny. I always found it funny to me. And this, I mean, for those of you that were here from the beginning, you know this. But I never once have claimed to be this profitable trader. Never. And I always found it funny when in the beginning, like that first year, back when me and Patrick were at odds with each other, he would always, like, people would think they would be like taking a big shot at me by saying, oh, you're not even profitable. And I'm just like, yeah, and I'm not profitable. Where do I ever say that I'm profitable? Even though now I technically am profitable. I mean, you don't hear me say that, like, unless someone maybe challenges me on it or something. But like, I literally am doing this to basically show my journey. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm showing my journey, and whoever wants to watch and follow along, be my guest. If you don't want to watch, if you don't want to see it, then don't watch. It ain't complicated. It is not rocket science. I don't hold any hostages. So that's where I feel like sometimes it's like it feels sometimes in this industry that you don't have a right to stream unless you're profitable, which is a like if that's your own personal preference, like that's fine. Like if you only want to watch traders that are profitable, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it's you better make sure the person you're actually watching is showing you everything, because that's how people get sucked in and they think they're watching someone that's really profitable and they're just getting the wool pulled over their eyes and they actually don't know. So, I mean, but anyway, I mean, bottom line, you can choose who to watch, you can choose who to support, make your own judgment, and then go from there. It's really that simple. But the space is definitely, it's just, I think the biggest problem people have is just the space as a whole is so deceptive. There is so much deception. Like, and for those of us that have been trading for a long time, we can spot the deception and the BS really quickly. We can quickly see, yeah, that guy's full of it. We can quickly see, but for the new people, that's who I feel bad for. Like the people that are just new, they will, they don't know any better, and it's unfortunate. And most of the time, it just takes some times until they realize what's going on. The title of my streaming channel is going to be I suck at trading, but you will have fun watching me lose. Use my code so I can pay the rent, please. Hey, that's very true, John. That is very true. Like, honestly, that is that is essentially what it is usually. Like, I mean, and again, like people, this is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong on this. But I've always said people watch other streamers, people find streamers to watch that A, they like, and B, it provides some kind of entertainment value. I think there is a very small percentage of people that are actually tuning into streamers to learn how to trade. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't know. I hope I'm right on that, because if people are watching live streamers to learn how to trade, like that's scary. Like that's a scary. I mean, I do think you can learn, maybe you can learn more what not to do. But look at this, guys. We are literally going to hit the 600s. I should have held. I should have held, I guess. Then as soon as they get a new payout, they make another video to get more viewers and gains. I know. Exactly. I see videos popping up like that I see and I'm just shake my head. It just makes me cringe. But I don't disagree, Camber Trades. I've been disappointed with TBM, and just, hey, we got a payout, but there is no context to it. Like, there's no context to what else happened. What else happened? Because we all know there's more to that story than what we hear. All right, there we go. 600s have been hit. Now, this should be an area of resistance, so I guess we just be patient. I don't know. Also, hang on. I think my funded futures, I did buy 4 more my funded future accounts, so there go more expenses. Yikesy, yikesy. What? Oh, I haven't set up my fund of futures yet on this new PC as a connection. I need to set up my connection with my fund of futures here. Just a minute. Like we all deal with losing streaks and we're exactly camera trade. I think exactly. I think it's just the perception. People have it's one thing I've realized in this industry, people have an ego that is so massive. The egos are so massive. It's sad. Like, I mean, we're all human. We all blow account. You might as well just fess up and I don't know, move on. Or I always say, like, if I ever get to a point, why are you not connecting? Hello. Hang on. What is going on? Anyway, if I ever get to a point where I have to hide my loss, like if I cannot show my losses anymore, then you shouldn't be streaming. Like, then if you can't handle it, then don't stream. Hey, let's go. Hey, I just got word that Quant Guard is in the final stages of adding Tradeovate for a connection, and we are ready to roll. Let's go. I'm up $1 more than me. Let's go. Nicely done, Mark. Use 300K payout for more view than get mad when people wanted updates on payouts. Exactly, can't. That's what I don't like. And I honestly, I like trades by Matt. Like, I think he's a good guy, but it's disappointed me how like he's just decided to go a different direction on transparency. But the other thing I've decided, you know what? I'm not going to tell other people how to run their how to run their YouTube channels. I guess people will do whatever they want to do, and then I just I hope people can see what is happening, and then they can make decisions on from that. Just make your decisions and go from there. It is what it is. It's a free world, you know, the free world. So people will do what they want to do. Is Quant Tower and Quant Guard the same thing? No, Gandalf. So Quant Guard is a new software that you can basically use it for any trade. Excuse me, any Tradeovate or Rhythmic connection, and you will be able to put in your own risk management parameters, and you cannot bypass it. It will lock you out for the full day, and you can also, it has a copy trader feature, and it has a trading journal on it as well. Well, it technically doesn't right now, but this week they're coming out with an update that will have those features. You've got it on the top of this screen. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's true. It is true. This is for entertainment purposes only. Thankfully. But it is a weird and just like if you really stop and think about it, like because I obviously being on YouTube and being a streamer every day, like I watch other streamers. You know, you watch other streamers, you watch other content on YouTube, and you kind of compare your own journey on YouTube to other people, and just I don't know, like the industry in itself. It is a unique industry. It really is. I think Apex should give what? I don't think you understand what I was saying. No, Trades by Matt got that payout free and clear. Like, Trades by Matt got the payout. Like, he traded the accounts, he got the payout just like everybody else. That's not what I was saying, Mo. I think you misunderstood, but I'm saying the other portion where he's not showing his it's just the other stuff with it. But no, I'm confident that he actually did get to the payout and everything, but it's more the blown accounts or the there's other things that are not shared. It is what it is. Yeah, honestly, it kind of scares me how much sometimes it scares me how this industry is it is way too similar with how some other industries operate. Scares me sometimes a little bit. I don't like it. Have we talked about golf yet? Yes. I bought a new driver. Supposedly this new driver is coming today. I actually need to check the let me check the tracking. Let me check the tracking information right now. But supposedly my new driver that's going to fix my driver yips is going to come today. Let's just hope. We can only hope. Wait, are you talk? That is disturbing. I also ordered some balls. Okay, no, it is coming today. Anywhere between 1:40 and 3:40 p.m. Let's go. Yeah, his payouts are legit. mm. But yeah, I love it. Best guess trading. Tommy Fleetwood takes the win. Oh man, that I was real. If he would have somehow, if he would have choked somehow on that round, man. Like after 9 holes, I was like, dude, if he doesn't win this, I don't know how he recovers. I don't know how he recovers because that is rough. Is it true that married people make better traders? I don't know, Gandalf. I mean, wow, look at this market. Man, man, oh man. We had an opportunity multiple times just to hold for this kind of move, but of course the one day that we don't have the reversal at 11 o'clock is the day that we don't hold our trade. So go figure. Welcome to trading. Nah, Matthew Van Zant, that's not what I was told. It's got to be the equipment. Do married people make better traders? I don't know. Alpine, approve my new driver. I will say this. If I take that driver out of the bag, if I go up on the range, if I go on the range today, brand new driver, if I top the ball on the first swing, I am dead serious. I might return it. I might return it right then. I might not hit another ball. If I top the ball on the first swing, we seriously might return it. I'll return it. It's broken. It doesn't work. Best guess trading. You're yes, because marriage prepares you for suffering. You are in trouble, aren't you? Best guess trading. Mad Cow would never say that. Mad Cow. Oh, I did see that. Diddy Fading King. Rampage son beating up a wrestler. Man, that was hard to watch. That guy needs to go to prison. That is disturbing. What was even more disturbing is how long it went on without anyone without anyone intervening. It's like, man, what is wrong with people? I tell you what, it's you just gotta shake your head sometimes. All right, where? I am really curious. When, by the way, when do they officially decide the Ryder Cup team? Want to approve my new driver? Her name is Julia. In 2000, I had a cab driver telling me we are killing it in the stock market. I was so easy. I said, this has to be the high, and the market crashed soon after. That's funny, John. But that there is definitely truth to that. Once people that never invest in the market, don't follow the market, once they start asking or they start investing, you know, that might be a sign. It might be time to wrap it up. All right, we're getting a pullback back down to the 590s. I mean, I guess we should take these setups, right? It's crazy. Okay, let me look. Well, hang on. We might be in for a bigger pullback. Let's just be patient here. This looks like we could be in for a bigger pullback here. I'm going to the Ryder Cup if I can. Wait, are you serious? Like, attend it? Oh, dude. Yeah, Tech 1-1. We're going to try to keep it green today. I'm not going to be too aggressive. Once the news starts promoting new highs coming, you know, yeah. Can we use code NBT at the PGA store? You can try, Golf Guy Mike. You can try. You can. Man, that short at the 600s would have been a nice... We did have resistance up here. Man, I just don't know if I want to trust this or not. I'm going to wait. I need to wait. What day is it? August 25th. By the way, guys, what do you guys have planned for Labor Day? Or, yeah, Labor Day. I always get Labor Day, Memorial Day mixed up, but we are going to go camping with the whole family this weekend. It's going to be fun. I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Okay, it's fairly close to you. Oh, nice. I tried code NBT at Walmart and it didn't work. That's unfortunate. I'll see what I can do. Man, this is really tempting me though. It is really tempting me. I mean, I should just take this trade. I really should. There's really not a reason not to. You know what? Hang on. What is going on? I must have put in my wrong credentials from my funded futures. Or they haven't actually activated my accounts yet. Which one is it? Oh well, I guess we'll wait. Let's wait. What? Do you backtest on the weekends? What is your routine in preparation for the following trading week? Karubo, I don't. I honestly, on the weekends, I completely take off. I try to spend time with family and other try to have fellowship and just chill. Don't really look at the charts. I open the charts Sunday evening and I'll look at it. I'll kind of do my review of the week, and I do look at the daily chart, 4-hour chart, 15-minute chart, and just kind of try to establish a bias. By default, my bias is always long. I do think the market is by default will go higher, but if we're at a certain, I don't know, depending what the daily and the hourly chart looks like, I will look for shorts. But for the most part, I usually look for longs. It just seems to work better. Hey, Trading After, how we doing? Wait, they make a bunless burger at Five Guys? That has got to be the messiest thing ever. Well, Orlando, I guess technically it's not really camping. It is more glamping. Like we have a big cabin with a pool. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't call it camping. I know what you mean. Wow, maybe we are going to roll over now. This is interesting. I'm glad I'm just sitting here. We're just chilling. C Train, after 3 denied payouts, I finally got approved by Apex. Let's go, C Train. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good job, man. Good job. Sounds like I'm going to my summer house. Nope. Unbelievable. Whatever. I did not realize Wayndale Wayndale football player was paralyzed in Friday night's football game. Unbelievable. Oh, man. Oh, we had that is heartbreaking. Oh, they're ready to launch? Ooh, that's in I like watching these. Yeah, Faisal. Faisal, let me think if I can. Faisal, I will say this. Um, I don't know if I can. Let me just say, we are. I'm trying. I'm trying to make some traction on that whole the banning thing. The banning thing is. I'm sharing my thoughts. Let's just say that I'm sharing my thoughts. I don't know that it's going to make a difference, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Still don't make no sense to me. But what do I know? All right, market. I probably should just have gone in on this, but this might be a day where we just continue going higher all day long. We have not had a slow grind higher all day long. We've not had that kind of day in a long time. We might be due. Yeah, Peter. I Man, oh, if only I could do what I wanted to do, but unfortunately I can't. Oh wait, it's not until 7 hours from now. Do you think the prop firm industry will still be here 10 years from now? I can't imagine spending all this time learning to trade only for the industry to die. Well, I mean, even if, I mean, do I think that the prop firm industry will be here in 10 years? I mean, I don't know. I really don't, but it will probably have changed somehow, but I mean, if you learn a skill set of how to trade, you don't need prop firms to learn how to, you don't, I mean, you can just trade the markets if that's the case. Ah, interesting. Now we, let's see if we continue. I think I'm happy I didn't go long here. Let's just wait. But the market will still be here. That's one thing I can feel pretty certain of sharing, but I don't want to share anything right now. I can't, but there are some things happening a little bit that I want to see actual confirmation of this, but if it's true, it will be a pretty big shift. Not a it'll be it'll be a positive. But I mean, I think the thing that right now, what concerns me the most about the prop firm industry is it seems like the new way to do it, like prop firms are discovering the new way to, I guess, the new approach for prop firms is they have very kind of almost no rules. They don't really have any rules, but then basically as soon as you make a little bit of money, they just transfer you to a live account. But then the live account is restricted on the funds you have access to. For example, if you make, let's say you're in the sim environment and you run up an account to a $15,000 balance and you take one payout, then you might take a $3,000 payout, then they shift you into live right away. So now you're in a live account, but they won't give you access to your $12,000 in profit. You'll have to achieve XYZ goals first before you can actually even have access to that capital. And then they'll make you very restricted on your data loss limit, and they'll really tighten things up. I don't like that one bit. To me, that's what's happening right now. I hope that doesn't continue, but right now what you really need to, like, I don't mind if one, wow, look at that. Look at that. I don't mind if people get moved to a live account, but okay, and here's my argument. If the prop firm is trying to define good traders, right? That's supposedly the objective. We both know better. But that's the objective, right? Okay. So now you're telling me that within 2-3 weeks and someone 2-3 weeks of history, you think you can determine that they're now ready for a live account and that you want them trading your money? No, that's BS. It's literally a stop loss, and they're then restricting you even to actually be able to make money. They won't give you the same parameters of the account that you just made $15,000 on. So I don't know. I don't like that. Yeah, Top Step has been doing that for a while. I mean, Top Step is very discretionary. I mean, it's I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. Find good traders. Yeah, exactly, Design Knob. It's hilarious. These rules are in place to help the traders. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Wow, look at this. Look at this go. Ah, okay, I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be a day where we just go higher? I mean, we do have resistance here at the 621, at the 620s, and then at the 640s. But right now, this is just continuing to grind higher. Which prop firms do that? I mean, a lot of them do that. Like, but there's like most notably, Elite Trader Funding is the worst. Elite Trader Funding is the worst at it right now. As soon as they see anyone making any kind of potential money, boom, immediately in a live account, and then they restrict their funds. Yeah, that's a big yikes. I don't like that, but hey, I guess that's one way to do it. Man, what is going on with... And we get another pullback. Jeez. Yeah, I missed it, Mo. I hope you caught it, Mo. I hope you caught that move. They won't put you live. You make too much money. I assume you get an NDA once live. Who? I mean, I'm live with Tradeify, which I saw on Twitter. I saw a guy that was trading with Tradeify on Twitter, and he lost his second live account. Yeah, he lost his second live account, and now he's banned. Now he's banned from Tradeify, so yikes. I better be careful. Maybe I should only trade one micro, just so... Sucks. But I don't understand. I don't understand that either. Like, why? I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me either, but whatever. Contact Joom for assistance. It's Joom's fault. That's right. It's all Joom's fault. All right, market. I just don't buy it. I don't know, mistrading. I guess yeah, it could be. Yeah, Kevin Tobias. I'm gonna, at least for the next week, 2 weeks, I'm just gonna keep my Tradeify. I'm trying some things. I'm trying some things with it and see how it works. But I still have it. I'm gonna try to alleviate some pressure. I don't think it's the pressure from streaming it or whatever, but I'm gonna try it for a little bit. I'll keep it updated, obviously. If I end up losing it or whatever happens, I'll be sure to update. But for now, I'm just gonna try to not. I'm not gonna show it on stream. I'm gonna do updates, let you guys know on it, but trying to alleviate as much added pressure, I guess, whatever, as I can, and see what happens. I'm also trying to get some restrictions on it. I'm trying to get it a little bit alleviated. So we'll see. I've just been struggling with it. I just it's actually very similar. It's very similar to my struggle with my take profit trader. It's very similar. Just feels like I can't do anything right. I just can't do anything right on it. So frustrating. So frustrating. And I feel like I think this is very true. Some of you might disagree, but I feel like the more you want to make money on an account, like the more that you want to make money or have to make money on a prop firm or any trading account that you have, like the more you have to, or like I guess the more pressure you put on yourself to make money, like the worse it gets. It's like for some reason that's how it works. It feels like it. Way less restrictions and more profitability. Stephen J. Yeah, I mean it can. I mean it definitely can be, but it's also just because I have my own personal account as well, and I did do really really well with my own personal account. With in this last 6 weeks. But then I just can't replicate it. I cannot seem to carry it over to my Tradeify live account for some reason. And the thing is, on my live account, on my own personal live account, I have my daily loss limit set. I have my daily loss limit set to $1,400. So my daily loss limit is $1,400 on my own personal account, and on my Tradeify account, it's set at $2,000. So it can't really be that. Um, I just don't know. I really don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I was just wondering, you know what? Can I pull up my performance? Yeah, I can. I want to make sure I'm not showing. Am I? Make sure I'm not showing anything that I shouldn't. Don't want to dox myself. But look, like this is my this is directly from Ninja Trader. This is the personal live account, and this shows this is with a $1,400 daily loss limit, and just can't seem to. You would think I could just replicate this on my Tradify live account, but I can't. I can't do it. But I've had multiple days. Like I think it's 5 days or something close to that, where I will hit my daily loss limit like 5 days in a row, 4 days in a row. I also have a weekly loss limit, so that prevents me from having too big of a loss even in 1 week. But just can't seem to do it on the Tradify account. Yeah, I thought about that too, Sean, just to copy trade the Tradify account from your own personal. I might actually I might do that. That's part of the reason that I want to just that I'm not showing it on stream is I mean, I might that's kind of that's part of the reason. Hey, MB, how we doing? The water looks blue and I can feel the uh man, oh man. Feel like we're leaving money on the table by not just this is a perfect example of when the market is in your favor, you really should just keep trading. Like you really should, but man, then once you're green, you're like, "Hey, I'm kind of happy with where we're at today, just time to walk away." Where's that happy medium between walking away when you're green versus capitalizing when you have the right market conditions? Feel like there's unfortunately we can't see the future. So it's kind of hard to just kind of hard to say. What are my top 3 firms today? My top 3 would be like see it's different answer if it's for someone. Okay, if you're completely new. If you're a completely new trader, my top 3 would probably be Tradify, Take Profit Trader, and I'm trying to think, Lucid Trading maybe. But if you're an experienced trader with a good track record and like you've proven you can take payouts, then my top 3 would be Apex, and I mean Apex would be at the top just because of the return on investment potential with Apex is like it becomes more and more relevant and obvious. Like the return on investment, no cap on payouts, 20 accounts, like that is where, especially with some of the payout caps and everything that you see and how quickly people get moved to a live account. But I mean, Tradify and Lucid Trading. Lucid Trading, I gotta say, I really like Lucid Trading. Take Profit Trader's great. I mean, Trade Day is great as well. You're right. Trade Day is actually probably better. than take profit trader with the end of day drawdown. You're right. But I mean, I think there honestly there's a lot of good options today. Like there's a lot of good, I feel like solid options where you don't need to go with prop firms that you just don't know yet. Like the new ones where it's like, okay, they're new. I mean, if you're already trading with Apex, Top Step, and Take Profit Trader and Tradeify and Lucid, and you want to try some of the new ones as well, like I think that's, I mean, to each their own, but there honestly right now in the space, there's some pretty good options. All right, let me check one more. Is this the first time that we kind of fail to make new highs? Possibly. After 3 payouts on Apex, the rules say we don't need a buffer. Do you know how much we can request? You mean you can request $100 from your initial balance. So on a 50,000 account, any amount above $100, like $50,100. But I mean, Eddie, when you go to request your payout, it'll show in the drop down. It'll always show you exactly the max amount that you can withdraw. So it'll be right there, whatever that amount is. Does the daily threshold go away on Apex when you are eligible for a payout? The daily threshold. What do you mean by that daily threshold? Are you saying the daily drawdown, like the 30% drawdown rule? Funded Futures Network is underrated. I see. Maybe I need to. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot out there that I've not even tried them yet. But to be honest, I don't have, like, I can only trade so many accounts. Well, technically, if I copy trade everything now, maybe I'll Google search every single prop firm that's available. I'll copy trade 90 funded accounts, guys. How about that? That would be fun. Can you imagine copy trading like 90 funded accounts? That would be insane. It would be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Be pretty sick if you get to a payout, though. If you would get to a payout, you'd be submitting payouts for days. You'd have to hire a secretary just to submit your payouts. But can you imagine the initial cost? The initial cost to get funded would be, whoo. Did you really? His words are truth. Yeah. Did you reach out to them, ask them to revisit? That's I don't like that. Yes, Peter, exactly. You need to be at least at the 52,600 balance. Then you could request. Well, I guess there is a limit on your sixth payout request. There is no longer an amount cap on how much you can request. So Eddie, that would also be relevant. So you would need to, for a 50K account, you could still only request, even though you can request into your buffer, there's still a cap until your sixth payout request on how much you can technically request. But it would still show you that in the drop down on the dashboard, it would reflect that amount. Well. Honestly, the market's been pretty boring today. The market has been pretty boring. It has been a while since we've had this kind of day. We have literally, once we broke above the 15-minute opening range high, it just, I went long, what was it, 522s? And now we've just slowly grinded higher the rest of the day so far.
Hey, mister, it turns on.
Yeah, Kevin got muted. Yeah, you don't need to hear that conversation. Dad, where's my internet? Dad, why isn't my internet turned on? Dad, turn it on. Dad, where is it? Dad, you said it. Dad, you told me this. It's like, man, chill out, dude. I'll get it. It wasn't no way design knob. No way. Six funding ticks, six funded next. FT, no data loss, and FIK payout. Fund the next 1 day pass, only 3 days to request a payout every 3 day cycle. No buffer needed. Is that funded next on the Rabbit account? Maybe I need to check out funded next. Actually, no, I don't. I have enough. I have enough prop firm accounts right now. But I keep seeing funded next. I'll keep my eye on it. My funded futures is doing a $1 billion giveaway. 20,000 traders will win a 50K core account for $1. Say what? His words are truth. I love that. Tell him any more demands and he's going to be Amish for a week. That's too good. I'll tell him that. What is the longest you have had an Apex funded account? Well, it's still ongoing. July 6th, it was a full year that I've had. These 6 Apex accounts I've had since July 6th of last year. and I still have him now. So I guess 1 year and about 7 weeks. Tell him that's too funny. You know what? I need to. Well, that was our first attempt at new highs where we failed. Now we are starting to roll over a little bit. But so can I mean I know I'm supposed to be hopefully my fund of future is not listening here, but I know I'm supposed to be always, my fund of futures, whatever. Okay, let's say what I want to say. How do we know if they actually gave 20,000 traders a 50K account for $1? How will we ever know that? How do we know? They could give 10 people a 50K account for $1 and we wouldn't be any the wiser. And it's Gelasio 88. Why don't I use Take Profit Trader Rhythmic Connection for Quant Guard? So my Apex accounts, all of my Apex accounts are rhythmic connections, and you can only have one rhythmic connection at the same time with NinjaTrader. So being that I already have a rhythmic connection with Apex, I can't have another one. So that's why I always have to go with the Trade-of-8 connection on Take Profit Trader. Unfortunately, but that is going to be changing here very, very soon because Trade-of-8 will be an option now on Quant Guard. So, yay. Mo. Yeah, I don't know. I does not quite makes you wonder a little bit. All right, here we go. We're gonna keep going. I do need to probably I need to meet someone in town at 1 o'clock, so I should probably wrap it up for the day. I don't even know why. I should have probably traded more than I did, but you know how it goes when when you're green and then you take one more trade and then it goes to red, and I don't know. I think tomorrow, guys, we are going to have Quant Guard the update come through. I'm really hoping. And then if that is the case, if Quant Guard is available tomorrow, we will be doing our first ever stream where we are copy trading all of our accounts. Could be in for a terrible day, could be in for our best day ever. Who knows? But we're gonna We're going to put in our restrictions. Sell and put a stop at the top. I don't hate that idea, Mo. It's not a terrible plan. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But I need to go into town, so I don't want to. I think this might go sideways for a while. We're right at lunchtime hour. I think we might just go sideways. As long as we hold above the 560s, as long as we stay above the 560s, then there's really no need. There's no reason to think we won't keep going higher the rest of the day. So we shall see. And also, just a reminder, on the 27th, which is Wednesday, this would be Wednesday evening is when it starts. So Wednesday evening, we start streaming at 6 p.m. in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. and we will be streaming all night long into the next day until 5 p.m. in the evening. 23-hour stream starting Wednesday night, ending Thursday evening. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to try to get tomorrow. I need to end stream tomorrow pretty early. I'm going to try to get a lot of sleep. Also, yeah, I'm just going to try to catch up on sleep. Make sure that I'm well rested. Make sure I got plenty of coffee. Make sure I got plenty of nutty bars. And yeah, we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I need to meet someone in town. We got someone else's mail today. And I need to meet them and give them this mail. So I'm going to call it here. I don't know. I might trade in the afternoon depending if we roll over or not during the lunchtime hour. I guess we'll wait and see. I'll try to do my best at doing an update tonight. Also, I need to get my funded future account. So anyway, hopefully get those connected and traded. So, all right, everybody, I appreciate all the support. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care, and God bless. Hey, Blaze snuck a $1 donation in just as I was hitting end stream. Thank you, Blaze R. Thank you. I appreciate it. Travis. All right, take care, everybody. I appreciate it. God bless.